We opened every window to the street and pushed the empty tables from our feet. You drew the first blue line across the wall. I laughed because the paint reached over all. The room had held its quiet for too long. Old paper curled where brighter things belong. We came with different brushes, different plans, then traded colors from our open cans. The drop fell like an island on the floor. We left it there and painted something more. By afternoon, the tired walls could breathe, and every shade had settled on our sleeves. Blue paint on our sleeves, proof of what we made. A room can find a future when a few old colors change. Blue paint on our sleeves, nothing stayed precise, but every hand that crossed the wall brought something back to life. We fixed the crooked letters by the door, then added one bright window near the floor. A stranger brought us coffee from next door and stayed to paint a wave along the board. No single brush could claim the finished view. The yellow held the green, the red held blue. When evening laid its shadow through the hall, we stood together facing one wall. Leave one mark, make one start. Room by room, heart by heart. Blue paint on our sleeves, drying in the light. A room can hold tomorrow when we choose to make it bright. Blue paint on our sleeves, every shade belongs. We change more than an empty wall by working all day long. Oh, one open door, one room restored. We missed the stop beside the market gate. You saw the sign and said it was too late. The bus rolled on beneath unfamiliar trees. We kept our seats and let the city lead. The shopping list was folded in your hand. We watched the usual corners leave the glass. A bakery appeared beside a square, with painted chairs and music in the air. We stepped outside 3 stops beyond our plan and bought 2 rolls from someone at a stand. The morning had no reason to be new until the wrong blue bus carried me with you. 3 stops past the market, past the place we meant to lying in the shine. A narrow shop displayed a paper moon. The owner said the market closed at noon. We took the next bus heading toward our street, with warmer bread and dust around our feet. The list was still unfinished when we came, but ordinary morning felt less tame. Not every turn is warning, not every delay is lost. A day can widen gently when we let one corner pass. 3 stops past the market, past the place we meant to be. Sometimes missing one direction shows another street to see. It was only one open hour, but the street is not the same. The bell rang once, we knew our stop. The ceiling pushed between the concrete stairs. No garden soil, no one to place it there. You brought a cup and gave the roots a drink, then left a little note beside the sink. The note said only water when it dries. By noon another cup stood by its side. Someone moved the box to clear the morning sun. Someone tied the stem when rain had come. We never learned who noticed it at first, or whose small hand had answered to its thirst. But every floor began to understand the fragile green belonged to every hand. Let the ceiling climb, one new leaf at a time. No one planted it alone, still we helped it make a home. By early June it reached the painted rail. Its shadow made a ladder on the wall. A the seedling climb. Every landing shares the light. What arrived without an invitation can still grow strong and bright. A little water, a little room, 100 ordinary hands can help one living thing bloom. See the seedling climb. Now its leaves are facing home. No one owns the growing. Still it never grew alone. See the seedling climb. Every landing knows its name. What arrived between the concrete made the stairway green again. One new leaf above the rail. You leaned across the courtyard with a bowl and asked if we could spare a lemon more. We gave you 3, you brought them back by noon. This little cake still carrying their bloom. Borrowed lemons, coming home is something new. A little yellow passed between us, and the whole day open through. Borrowed lemons, nothing counted, nothing owed. Kindness changes shape each time it crosses down the road. The next door window lifted with the heat. A paper fan kept turning near the screen. We shared the shade beneath the laundry line and tasted summer one small piece at a time. You asked about the herbs beside our wall. We said to take the tallest stems of all. Before the plates were empty, someone came with cups of ice and called us by our names. between us, and the whole day open through borrowed lemons. Now the courtyard seems to know kindness changes shape each time we give it room to go. One empty bowl, one fuller day. I found the buttons in the dresser drawer, small wooden moons from coats we wore before. You placed the oldest jacket on my knees and said, begin with anything you please. The thread refused to pass the narrow eye. I missed the hole on nearly every try. You did not reach across to take control. You held the lamp and let me find the hole. The first small button leaned toward the seam, not neat enough to match the way I dreamed. But when I pulled, it held the fabric closed. A simple skill returned into my hands, a pocket full of buttons, nothing shining, nothing rare. Still each one can hold together something warm beyond repair. A pocket full of buttons, every shape can find a place. I do not need a perfect stitch to keep what time has made. We chose a blue one where the brown was gone. Its difference looked more honest, sewn upon. The coat became a record we could wear of every careful choice that brought it there. I fixed the cuff and closed another tear. The work grew easier when I lost the fear. By sunset all the scattered pieces knew they did not need to match to still be true. Thread goes through, pull it slow, hold the cloth and let it grow. Repair is not returning to everything before. It is choosing what can carry one more season through the door. A pocket full of buttons, every color found its place. Each one helped to hold together what the years had rearranged. A pocket full of buttons, now the jacket closes true. I did not make the old thing perfect, I made it ready to move. One blue button stays in view. pieces covered half the floor. We counted 7 screws, then counted 4. The drawing showed a table standing straight. Ours leaned before we reached instruction 8. You held the corner while I turned the key. We changed the legs marked A for legs marked B. A neighbor heard the laughter through the wall and brought the missing wrench from down the hall. We tried again with music playing low. The tabletop stopped rocking to and fro. By afternoon the scattered boys became a place that almost answered to its name. A table made for 6, built by more than 2. Every hand that held a corner left a little kindness too. A table made for 6, not a perfect line. Still it stands beneath the dishes, and it holds us all tonight. We set the bows before the guests arrived. The shortest leg still needed folded card. No one who came inspected every scene. They filled the chairs and passed around the beans. The table took the weight of bread and talk, of elbows, cups, and plans made after dark. What looked unfinished underneath the light became exactly what we needed tonight. Wood can meet at angles, people do the same. Something strong can gather without every part alike. A table made for 6, built by more than 2. Every hand that held a corner left a little kindness too. A table made for 6, not a perfect line. Still it stands beneath the dishes, and it holds us all tonight. Turn the key, level the frame, pull up a chair, remember a name. Table made for 6. Now there may be 8. We can move the walls around it. We can always add a plate. Oh, a table made for 6, standing warm and wide. Every hand that helped to build it has a place here by our side. One folded card, the table stands. The garden gate kept dragging through the ground. Each rusty hinge complained with every sound. You placed the toolbox where the sunlight fell and said the gate could learn to open well. We brushed the orange dust from screw and found one hinge still strong enough to use. I held the frame, you lifted from below. We moved it half an inch, then let it go. The gates weren't clear, but stopped before the wall. We turned the upper bolt another time. No grand repair announced what we had done. Just one old path reopened into the sun. Sunlight in the toolbox, warm across the steel. Sometimes fixing one small doorway changes how a whole place feels. The neighbors tried the gate throughout the day. A bicycle rolled through without delay. Someone carried flowers from the street. Another brought a bench with painted feet. The tools went back in order in their tray. The rust remained in places we could see. We did not make the iron young again. We only helped it welcome people in. Sunlight in the toolbox, warm across the steel. Every careful turn can give a stubborn hinge a chance to yield. Sunlight in the toolbox, falling through the open frame. Sometimes fixing one small doorway lets the garden breathe again. Lift a little, turn it slow, make enough room for life to flow. Sunlight in the toolbox, now the gate moves clean. Every path that waited outside has another way between. Sunlight in the toolbox, nothing hidden, nothing grand. Just an open gate made easier by two patient pairs of hands. The hinge turns free, the garden stays. The photograph was waiting by the glass. A summer smile preserved from years that passed. You turned it gently face down on the shelf and asked me what I wanted for myself. I knew each faded shadow in the frame that closed the porch, the people, and the date. I used to hold that moment like a rule and measure every present day against it. We left the picture resting where it lay, then opened all the outside without selecting where. A fruit cart rang its little silver bell. I noticed yellow awnings in the sun, and heard a song I had not heard before. By evening nothing great had been achieved, but every hour belonged to what could breathe. I turned the photograph upright again. It looked like one good chapter, not the end. The past can keep its colors, the present keeps its door. I do not need to lose one to begin collecting more. Let the photograph face down, it will still be there. Memory does not disappear when I choose the present there. Look away, look around. Yesterday stays safe and sound. Now the photograph stands up without directing me. It can hold the life behind us while I notice what I see. Now the photograph stands up, one true moment on the shelf. I can honor where I came from and keep meeting who I am. One old frame, one open day. We carried milk crates underneath the sign. The record shop was closing after 9. You found asleep with half its corner gone, and asked the owner if it still played on. The needle touched, a little dust replied. Then warm electric chords began to rise. We sat between the boxes on the floor and let the street grow quieter by the door. No catalog could tell us what to choose. We followed every unexpected groove. The owner turned the final ceiling light, but left one amber lamp to hold the night. Milk crates and moonlight, records turning slow, and every hidden song is waiting for another room to know. Stack too heavy for one hand, then changed our minds beside the listening stand. One record held a label written wrong, another had no title for the song. We chose the ones that made the smallest claim and carried every mystery by name. Outside the shutters covered half the view. The moonlight made the old Milk crates and moonlight, records turning slow. Every hidden song is waiting for another room to know. Milk crates and moonlight, one more side before we leave. Sometimes what the daylight passes finds a listener in the evening. Turn it over, let it play. Forgotten little rhythm can still enter a new day. Milk crates and moonlight, now the shop is locked behind, but the records keep on turning in another room tonight. Hey, milk crates and moonlight, every worn out sleeve can show what was waiting in the shadows, only needed somewhere new to go. One soft crackle, then the cold. The corner store bell rang above my head. You knew the kind of tea before I said. You reached beneath the counter for the brand and placed the change exactly in my hand. I came there every morning on my way, but never thought the habit had a name. The postcards faded softly by the door. The cooler hummed across the checkered floor. One day the usual shelves were nearly bare. A handwritten sign was hanging there. I helped you move the boxes from the rain and heard the bell from somewhere else again. The corner store bell knows the rhythm of the street. Every little door can hold a place where ordinary people meet. The corner store bell rings for anyone who comes. The neighborhood is built from all the small returns we made. We stacked the jars and swept the entrance clean. A cyclist held the door and joined the line. Someone asked if closing time had changed. You laughed and said, not while the rain remains. By noon the shelves were standing straight once more. Wet footprints made a path across the floor. I left with tea and one new thing to tell. I had become a voice behind the bell. Ring once for leaving, ring once when we arrive. I wrote the worry on a paper square, then folded every corner with some care. You opened up the door after the rain. We placed a little boat beside the drain. The water found a silver path below. The paper turned but did not choose to go. I touched the edge and gave one gentle start. The ink began to soften into marks. We followed as it passed the garden wall. It caught beneath the leaf, then cleared the fall. The words I thought were permanent and loud became a line of color moving out. For the paper boat, let the heavy letters flow. I do not have to solve them all before I let one feeling go. The boat grew softer farther down the lane. Its careful shape was changing in the rain. I did not need it to survive the stream. I'll carry every word beyond the street. We watched until the current turned away, then let the empty channel hold the day. The worry had not vanished from my mind, but it no longer filled up every side. Name it once, fold it small. Give the water what can fall. Letting go is not erasing what the honest words contain. It is giving them a pathway so they do not have to stay. For the paper boat, let the softened letters flow. I do not have to solve them all before I give my breathing room. For the paper boat, watch it turn beyond the stone. Every thought can leave a little without leaving me alone. One blue line moves out of sight. The scarecrow wore a shirt too thin for spring. One sleeve was caught upon the garden string. You brought a coat the closet did not need, and crossed the rows between the waking seats. We filled the shoulders with a little straw, and fixed the collar where the seam was torn. The faded green looked brighter in the field, against the wooden arms it could not shield. A child placed one red button near the top. Someone repaired the pocket with a nut. By lunchtime every gardener had made one small addition to the coat of gray. A coat for the scarecrow, standing where the seedlings grow. Every patch became a color, every hand became a note. The bird still landed calmly on the rail. The coat was never meant to make them fear. It marked the place where all the pathways met. A quiet figure no one could forget. When clouds arrived, the cloth began to move. Its colored patches lifted in the blue. The garden had a keeper made of wood, and one old coat had found another use. Keep what can keep giving, change the work it has to do. An ending for one purpose can become a start made new. A coat for the scarecrow, standing where the seedlings grow. Every patch became a color, every hand became a note. So one corner, tie one thread, give the waiting cloth a different life instead. A coat for the scarecrow, moving when the warm winds blow. Every patch became a story, every hand became a note. A coat for the scarecrow at the crossing of the roads. What no longer warmed the shoulder still has somewhere it can go. Green coat rising, garden growing. Your handwriting was fading on the pack. Plant these when the warmer nights come back. I found it in the greenhouse by the twine, and held the paper gently to the light. The seeds were smaller than the words they kept. We made a road beside the wooden step. I did not know if age had closed them tight, or whether roots still waited out of sight. I pressed each one beneath the little ground. No promise made, no answer to be found. The watering can move from left to right, and left the soil darker in the light. The name on the seed packet stays even when the ink grows thin. I cannot ask the past to answer. I can give the spring a place to begin. For 14 days the earth remained the same. I read the faded letters and your name. Then one pale curve appeared beside the stone, too small to prove that anything was known. By morning 3 green stems had found the air, not copies of the garden once held there. They leaned toward whether neither of us knew, and made an older kindness something new. The name on the seed packet stays even when the ink grows thin. Love does not need perfect keeping to give another season room to begin. The name on the seed packet The name on the seat packet shines beneath the fading blue. Every stem has found the daylight without becoming only you. The name on the seat packet led me gently to the ground. Now I know the act of kindness has another season coming round. 3 green stems, 1 written name. I bought 2 tickets with no time to plan. I brought 1 jacket and an empty hand. The board announced a town we did not know. We chose the first departing train to go. We left the calendars beside the phone and watched the morning open past our homes. You took the window when the hills appeared. I took the aisle and kept the coffee near. No list of monuments was folded tight. No reservation waited for the night. We only knew the final train return and let the passing fields decide the turn. 2 tickets, no schedule. One day without a frame. We do not need an answer for every road or name. 2 tickets, no schedule. Let the open hours choose. There is nothing we are chasing. There is only time to use. We left the station toward a painted square. A fountain sanded silver through the air. You found a shop with postcards made by hand. I found a path that ended near the sand. We ate beneath a clock that had not moved and never asked the day what it should prove. When evening brought us to the railway line, we had no checklist left to leave behind. The train can bring us home without undoing where we went. An hour does not need a purpose to be honestly well spent. 2 tickets, no schedule. One day without a frame. We do not need an answer for every road or name. 2 tickets, no schedule. Let the open hours choose. There is nothing we are chasing. There is only time to use. What do we find? Enough for today. A place does not need keeping to change the homeward way. 2 tickets, no schedule. Now the station lights are near. We did not need a reason to be fully present here. 2 tickets, no schedule. One day we did not lose. There was nothing blankets folded, one slow ride home. The wind did crack the corner of the pane. A silver light remained after the rain. You held the frame while I removed the glass. We watched the cloudy morning through the gap. The roof felt wider with the window bare. The curtains moved through unprotected air. We measured twice and marked the wood inside, then carried in the clearest sheet we found. My hands were slow around the narrow frame. You kept the putty level as it changed. The work required no promise, only care, and patience with the edges waiting there. The window we repaired does not hide the silver seam. Still the daylight enters clearly. Still the room can hold a dream. The window we repaired shows the weather as it moves. Something does not need perfection to give us back a better view. We cleaned the fingerprints from every side and watched the rooftop sharpen into sight. The old paint leaned in pieces by the door. It could not show the morning anymore. The new glass held a little wavering line where handmade pressure changed it in the frame. I like the way the street bent as we moved. A small reminder every view is shaped. Hold the frame, clear the pain, let the changing light come through again. We cannot stop the weather or make every surface new, but we can mend a